Hey guys, Altovise Pelzer here of the Speak Easy podcast. Uh, I have a question for you. Can you keep going even when there's no one there to track you? Man, this morning I was doing my 3 miles. I did my first mile, was excited, and my phone shut down. And I was like, man, okay. So do I go back in, get my phone, situated, get it juiced up, at least so I can finish the rest of my miles and then, figure it out? Or do I just go ahead and finish it? Because I know pretty much in my head how many laps I have to do in order to finish my 3 miles. And the question only stayed in my head for a hot second. For those of you that don't know, I've been on this wellness journey. And so I'm down 23 pounds. And in order for me to keep going down, I need to make sure that I'm staying dedicated to what it is I said I was going to do. So that meant going and continuing to do my steps, even though my phone wasn't able to track it. This is an amazing business tip, speaker tip, author tip, blogger tip, no matter what industry you're in, because there will always come a time where there's not somebody necessarily there to hold you accountable for what it is that you're doing. There's always going to be a time where you have to stand up and stand in the words that you said over your business, over your life, over your relationships, over your children. And in order for you to do that, then you got to do it in front of the camera. You got to do it behind the camera. You got to do it when the camera isn't on at all. There's far too many people that show up just when the camera's rolling and to show you all of these amazing things that they're doing or that they're supposedly doing. And then when the camera goes off, they're living the same lifestyle you're living. You can't do that because at some point, it all comes to the light. At some point, somebody's going to see that you're not really dedicated as 100% as you said you were. And it's okay. None of us are always 100% on go. There are things that are happening. We have children, we have relationships, we have houses, we have pets. I mean, anything and everything can happen. But are you that person that will show up and finish what you started, even when there's no one there to track you? And so this morning, I kept going. Even though my phone wasn't doing what it wanted to do, I knew how many steps it was I knew how many, laps I had to do. I went ahead, I got it done, and I kept it moving. So that way I could complete the next thing. That's another piece that I wanted to share with you really quickly. Is that when you make a dedication to something and a commitment to it, that you're going to complete something, completing it puts you in position to be able to do the next thing. So many times we literally go off the rails because we start one thing, we didn't complete that one thing, and then we're already starting something else. Listen, I know it's, a journey. We're trying to be the successful speaker, the successfully paid speaker, the successfully paid author. Nobody wants to be broke. But you're only going to be broke if you keep showing up with broken pieces of something and that don't even fit together. You have broken pieces of a business. So with that being said, I just wanted to give you that quick motivation, guys. Listen, show up even when there's no one there to track you, even when the phone dies and can't count your steps. Show up in spite of, because there's somebody that needs that motivation. They need to see what it is that you're doing behind the scenes, even when they can't see it. They need to trust in that. Can they trust in that with you? Guys, I'm super excited. You guys are about to get some amazing tidbits and information. Make sure that you're following us on all social media platforms at World Voice League. And until next time, guys, don't forget to press it out. See ya.